Oh, those are ugly. I am not
Boom.
liking those.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the.
Hey, yo! It's your boy, your cousin, your nephew. It's the Capital Region's best kept secret in the dawn of the Mid-Atlantic. I'm the Don Chaz Evans. It is now time for the greatest podcast in all of pro wrestling, Chaz and Friends. Let me introduce to you my friend. Introducing first, he is the landlord of the Dog Pound. He's the man that runs the show. All right, it should be Cliff and Friends, okay? It really should be that. But anyway, for marketing and branding purposes, it is Chaz and Friends. But anyway, he is the face of the 3 Count podcast, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Red Dog.
Hey, so it is the Air Force Veteran Intel Specialist, the one you call on when you need to get the job done, and your friendly neighborhood Red Dog. And you know what, Chad? You cannot say that. You can't do that. You cannot tell our viewers and listeners that that I'm the face of this podcast in this month.
You're right. That's fact. I can't. You're right.
Ooh, yeah.
But I've been giving. Look, if have you noticed, in the group chat, right? How it's been more frequent on what I refer to you as.
Yeah, it has. Yeah,
and you realize, right? Guess what? I don't say sorry anymore.
No, you know.
So there it is. Guess what? Take it as that. And if you don't know, oh well. But if you are watching the podcast and you do know, because I know that the other people in this group chat are watching the podcast, they know. Well, already, enough about the Red Dog. Let me talk to you about everyone's favorite supervillain, okay? Because the supervillain, all right, is becoming its own thing. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that because I'm going to let Damien introduce that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Dark Lord, the Dark GOAT. He is the 3 Counts residential supervillain. Ladies and gentlemen, Damien Fatal, the original OG of Pure.
I'm not high enough yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm going to get there. Look, I'm not stoned enough. I'm getting there, though.
Listen, I don't know, Dave, if you saw what I put on this, you don't really be on the
exactly. I was going to say.
I don't know why.
I told you why.
But I did. I gave a little preview because I do have a rant today. I do have a rant today, but we'll get to there. But I was like, I especially want to hear your take. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we will.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
that. Because look, I'm excited for this show. I am.
This is going to be interesting.
All right. If you have not already done so, make sure you hit that like button on Facebook. If you're catching us on Facebook Live, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button if you are watching us on YouTube right now. And for all of our watchers on the Infinite Plus Network,
the Infinite Plus Network. Ping, ping.
That's great. That's great. We're sorry we interrupt your movie or music video. We're not sorry we interrupt. We're not. Sorry. I tried to be nice.
No.
I tried.
Your trap rapper isn't working out anymore. Okay, so don't worry.
Yeah. Sorry.
The beat was cool. The beat was great. The beat was great, man. I just lyrics didn't match up, man. Man was talking about farting and pooping on some people. It just didn't make sense. I don't understand.
Ooh, is that we're gonna talk about later?
I didn't even think about it when I said it.
And like some weird concepts, kind of, sort of, yes, we are.
That's what I was gonna say in an indirect way.
Yeah, we kind of are. Make sure you follow us on all your favorite social media platforms, whether that be TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and on that Twitter app, X app, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Twitter. That one's 3count_pod.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
Everything else is 3countpod, all one word, no space. Make sure you hit that follow button. All right, so you are all caught up with us and all of our audio podcast listeners, whether you're listening to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that joint. Yeah. Hit that follow us. 5-star frog splash.
You can't say Google Podcasts. It's not a thing anymore.
Oh, what is? Oh, you're right.
They're getting rid of it. Yeah. So,
they are.
Yeah, they really are. They really are getting rid of it. So it's
I
not
thought
really
you were. I really
so
thought
you can check us out on Spotify. You can check us on Amazon Music, and you can also check us out on that dumb jingle, iHeartRadio, or whatever it is that they say.
Wow.
And Apple Podcasts.
That's the old one. There's got to be something. Whatever. Yeah, make sure you check us out on all of those for all our audio podcast listeners. All right, let's get to it. All right, Damien. Let's start the show off hot.
Oh, you want my announcement?
I want your announcement because this is really cool, and I don't want us to forget to do it. So I want to get it. Let's do it.
I want to let everybody know that I saved 15% on my car insurance by switching to Geico. That's the big announcement. No, you stop. I'm not gonna pull a Tony Khan. All right, so start. All right, so starting tomorrow, I posted it on Facebook today. We're gonna be starting the Villains Lounge, and that's going to be our daily news show. Like, we're gonna talk about the news, what's happening for the day. We're gonna review the shows from the day before. So, like, if we're doing tomorrow, we're gonna be reviewing Collision, and we'll be reviewing Vengeance Day from NXT, and it should be fun. You get to hear my very biased opinion about the news of the day because it's the Villains Lounge. We don't sugarcoat this. This is not Fox News, okay?
Dang.
Like, we don't sugarcoat. We go for the throat. The Villains Lounge for a reason.
I mean, they go for the throat too, just in a different way.
Oh, exactly. But yeah, this is different.
Oh,
they claim to be unbiased, but I'm at least being honest. This is very biased. Okay.
All right, but yeah, make sure you check that out. All right, the Villains Lounge. All right. I can't wait. Hey, you never know. I might show up.
Fun. You never know who's gonna be my co-anchor for the day. So, come check us out. It'll be daily, except for Sunday.
Because it's Chaz and Friends.
Exactly.
That's my day. Exactly. Well, it's the Lord's
day. In theory, you could do it like at like noon on a Sunday if you wanted to.
I mean, I could if something breaking happens, like something crazy.
Oh wow! I love it. An emergency Villains Lounge meeting.
Yeah, and that could happen
Triple H
something
gets
crazy
fired
pops
from
off.
WWE and TKO.
Yeah, like anything crazy happens, like I'll pop up on my phone real quick. Don't play with me.
So cool. We got everything cool, everything. So all right, bet. So when Triple H gets fired tomorrow night or tomorrow at noon, you'll be on there.
Yes, I will if he gets fired.
Anyway, temp check. Let's get to this show because I'm getting antsy.
All right,
let's do it. Temp check. All right, for those of you who don't know what temp check is, me and my friends are going to give you our hottest and or coldest wrestlers going into this week. Let's start us off. Red Dog.
Dang, I don't know what you did. Why would you sit there? Why would you click everything else and then erase everybody? Right? I tried to be cool. You see.
I was trying to change it up. I'm trying to give you less work to do. Trying to solo. I hit the wrong button.
Stop it right now. Okay.
I know you just put me all up there.
Yeah.
Drink water.
Boom, Red Dog.
Don't do that. Don't
temp check.
All right. My temp check. Right. So hottest wrestler of the week. I can't give it to just one person. Well, I'm going to give it to one person because the match of the week is going to make sense. Let me just go with Swerve Strickland as far as my hottest wrestler of the week. Coldest wrestler of the week, and I know this is going to be controversial. I don't really give a shit. If we're starting to show off on fire, we're going to start to show off on fire. Jade Cargill.
What?
Yeah. So
hold up, no, now you don't get a solo spot anymore. I was trying to do something different. Yeah. Trying to do something different with the show, and you have committed blasphemy on this show. What?
Okay.
How?
What did she do this week?
She was on SmackDown.
What'd she do?
She was in a segment with Nick Aldis. She gonna sign the contract. Well, they're gonna tease it, and then she's gonna tease. What you mean? She's the hottest free agent. What you gonna put on? What you just gonna put her on?
I fully expected them. I fully expected them to capitalize on all the stuff that was going on with her, and they did not. They did not. Listen,
we're doing the same thing with Braun Breaker.
Whoa. No. Look at Tiffany Stratton. Okay, let's just use Tiffany, right? Tiffany comes in and she debuts at the Royal Rumble, right? She has this great spot, and what did they do with her on SmackDown? They gave her a segment, and they gave her a match.
Okay.
So why are we not doing? So the people are.
But let's tease it. What if she's not going to SmackDown? What if Jade's going to Raw? What if? But still, what if?
Then she would be the hottest wrestler next week. But for today, nah.
Ever. That's blasphemy.
Put yourself in the solo screen since you want to talk about it.
No. Go ahead, Damien. What's your temp check, brother?
Oh, God.
That's insane. I can't believe he really said that after the credit that I gave him early in the beginning of the show. That's crazy. Go ahead, brother. The floor is yours. Temp check, brother.
So this is going to be odd, right? And this is going to be a first for me. And it's only because of who I'm going to be making my coldest. And he's only getting to be the hottest because I'm really mad at this other person. So Chris Jericho's my hottest and The Rock is my coldest?
That's insane. You're wilding. Absolutely not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You don't get the solo anymore. My turn. It's my turn. Y'all are out here committing absolute travesties.
What do you mean?
This is crazy. All right, look. I'm gonna give it to you. What? Yo.
What do you mean?
How bad he is.
What do you...
I'm out of here. I am out of here. What in the world, bro?
What do you mean?
Y'all are what? Y'all have. It is Black History Month.
Well,
yo, that's crazy because I had Swerve and I had Jay. Like, I'm featuring them in segments, and you over here.
Hey, you know what? You are still. Guess what? You are still putting down a black woman. There you go. Still putting down a black woman. You could have. Guess what? You know what you could have did? You could have picked a white woman to be your coldest wrestler of the week.
Okay, so go ahead and tell us your hottest and coldest.
Anyway, my hottest wrestler of the week. It's Trick Williams. Okay.
Oh, you would.
Nah, man. Look,
I hate you.
Look, I can't. I am extremely excited for Vengeance Day, and that's all I'm going to say on that one. I'm extremely excited for Vengeance Day.
It's going to be good, and
it's going to be everything that I thought and more. And it's really going to put Trick in that in the conversation of, all right, this is my brand, NXT. I'm the guy because as we know, Melo's making that transition to SmackDown as we've seen the past couple weeks. Yeah. So that's pretty much for sure a done deal. If not, they try to do if they put him on the Raw regardless. Melo's on his way out, and this I really do think this is Trick's really swan song coming out party. So Trick is my hottest wrestler of the week. My coldest wrestler is Cody Rhodes.
What? How can you say that? This man is what do you mean he's your coldest wrestler? Explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself.
Well, I mean, we'll get to it.
Explain yourself, sir.
We'll get to it.
Explain yourself.
We'll get to it. Why? He gave his main event spot to The Rock willingly. So yeah, that's dumb and stupid. Absolute stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no
Stupid.
offense though. When your boss's boss say, "Hey, I'm taking your spot," what are you supposed to say?
I mean, that's also very true.
I'm
But it's
just
still,
saying.
guess what? Doesn't matter if that's the case or not. It's still stupid.
Oh,
That's
don't
crazy.
get me
It's
started.
stupid.
Do not get me started. I have had.
It's stupid. We are gonna get you started because guess what? Let's get to our first topic.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get that, let me hop with this couple things, right?
Is the comments is it bumping?
It's
Yeah.
blowing up right now.
Yeah,
It's blowing up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would.
So we have
What's
up?
good?
We haven't
What's up,
even got to the
Anthony?
debate topic. Says y'all
No.
and your wild takes on temp check.
No, Chaz doesn't have Jeremy's glasses because I do because they're still on my face right now. Porn.
Don't say that on YouTube.
Cornhub. I'm sorry. Corn rub. Well, you're about as old as caveman. That's funny.
That's very true.
Chilling like a villain. Actually, you know what? That should be the tagline.
Right.
Chilling like a
Villain's
villain.
Lounge.
The villain's lounge. Chilling like a villain. Evening. What's up, Keith?
What it do?
Cold is pretty deadly.
Okay.
All right. I feel you. Nat. Hottest. The Rock's the hottest. Cody is the coldest. No solo for you. I can take it. Agreed with Cliff. Thank you, Anthony.
Wow.
I'll have what he's having.
Wow.
Cole should be Johnny Ace being a victim too.
Do we not?
Oh no! You
Just wait.
wait.
I was about to say.
I was gonna pick the coldest, but then I got high. Chaz is racist.
Whatever.
Black History Month or not, Damien made good picks.
No.
Chaz is a racist. LOL. Yeah, way too shit on Cody. Never mind.
Oh my God. That's not.
As you guys see, we're trying to like read the comments and segments and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just so they're not all over the place.
All
man.
right. So let's get to it, y'all.
All right. Topic, or you want my dumbass of the week? Which will lead into our topic actually.
You want to? I mean, we can go there if you're ready. If you're ready now, I mean.
Oh yeah. I got two. All two off rip.
All right,
off rip.
Let's do it.
Wow. Damn, this is 2 weeks in a row. This is WWE people. Johnny Ace playing the victim and looking for his friend. And man, I guess the guy that's on the board of directors, The Rock, for pulling off this dumbass decision of trying to take over wrestling. Oh my fucking God. Let's get into the topic.
Wow. He didn't even get finished the segment.
Wait. Still though. I'm gonna throw a third person.
Okay.
In this, Vince again. He's getting drug into this. Like there's nothing. And then I want to throw a fourth, Tony. Because once again, we have a big announcement that we have to wait a whole week for.
Oh, I forgot. Look, there's so much BS that has happened that I forgot he did that shit.
I forgot he did that too. I did
damn
too.
it, Tony. Yeah, you could have. If he had kept his mouth shut, he would have been all right for like 2 weeks.
No, all right, so I got. I want to make sure I got the Twitter poll right because you when you just go to the segment, I was like I had to stop and laugh. So, all right, so Johnny Ace,
right?
The Rock,
Vince
McMahon,
yeah,
and Tony Khan.
Yeah, why not? Fuck
it was a good run.
He tried.
All right, so make sure if you want to participate, all right, into the poll. All right, go to our Twitter page at 3account_pod. The tweet is up there, so make sure you put your vote in. I got my vote already, so I'm just making. I want to make sure I got my vote. I'm making sure I put it in so it's there. So go make sure you all do that. All right. Who should be Damien's dumbass of the week? Johnny Ace, The Rock, Vince McMahon, and Tony Khan. Well, of course.
So it's always
tweets
Tony.
live.
But he got to be
in the show to be the Damien dumbass of the week. But so make sure you hit that. Make sure you vote. All right, let's get to it because I'm waiting for it, and I've been fuming since Friday night. I refuse to talk about it. Twitter's been blowing up for 2 whole days on this same topic. All right. I refuse to speak on it. I haven't talked to anybody publicly or over the phone about it. I have not talked to these guys because I have been waiting to say this for all of our listeners and all of our viewers. Okay. Does WrestleMania need saving? That's the question. Okay. Does it need saving? Because a certain somebody thinks it does. And this certain somebody tends to think that he's a real life superhero and just thinks he can save everything. And it's done. It's over. All right. So if you did not see SmackDown, if you have not been listening, if you've not been any Twitter, anything that talks about wrestling, the message boards, if you look, Cody Rhodes was on SmackDown. He was going to tell Roman Reigns, okay, that he was going to challenge him at WrestleMania. All right, he won the Rumble, okay, back to back. Hasn't been done in years. Who's the last person that has done this? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hall of Famer. Okay, attitude era. He went out there and he said no. Wasted everybody's time, precious airtime and dollars to say, hey, no. But The Rock is. What? That's stupid! Stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Nothing else. Like you have legitimately the last final piece of already broken WrestleMania. All right, Punk getting hurt. All right, I understand. You know that's a big money match. All right, cool. I get that. Like, all right, yeah, you know me. But if anything, from what you have planned and had people legitimately, and when I mean legitimately, like this guy is a needle mover. Okay? There is no doubt about it that the next John Cena, the next guy, big baby face, right? Who really has not had that has that engagement like that since a John Cena. And you take the rug under him? For what? The rug is come home. Get out of here. How many times are you going to retire and come back? Like, no! You are not the savior. You are not the Jesus Christ of wrestling. You are not everything every franchise that he has touched has been a failure. He has sunk it to the ground. And there is hardcore evidence that backs it up. Black Adam bombed. It bombed. Everything that the only good thing Dwayne had out of the DC universe, right, was the Super Pets movie. And guess what? My kid likes that, and I think that just rubbed off on me. It's probably a terrible movie, too.
I know, it's all right.
The Fast and Furious franchise. Fights on the set with Vin Diesel. Why? Because you're The Rock. Hey, if you smell what I'm cooking. Like, what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Cody worked his ass off 2 years. Went out there, put on a banger with one arm. One arm. Put the damn company on his back. Get out of here, bro. The kids that just adore. What? Get out of here. Absolutely stupid. So the question, does WrestleMania need saving? No. No, because guess what? Your plan B would have been fine. This was not plan B. This problem, no. Get out your ego. No, bro. Stop yucking yourself. You're not that guy. You are not. And this is coming from a Rock fan. You're not that guy. You are not Hulk Hogan. You are not Stone Cold Steve Austin. Get out of here. You're not this franchise savior. You're the franchise plague. And now you got crazy fans out here acting wild on social media. Justice for Cody. Petitions.
Oh, they're wilding.
Does that not show you the investment that your audience has? That they're willing to shit on their, hopefully, and I'm not advocating. Yes, I'm on the side of I hate it, it's stupid. But by no means am I going around saying the whole we want, justice for Cody. I'm not. No, don't do that. Because like I said, because regardless, you can do that all you want. Don't mean they're going to change their mind. All right? There's not going to be another Daniel Bryan situation. And that may happen, but that's a dime a dozen. Let's keep it blunt honest. But what they did, the point of it, it is stupid. It is wrong. And if I was Cody, I'd be pissed off. I'd be mad as hell. But Cody, being the professional that he is, business as usual. And I give props to Cody. And which further proves the type of guy he is. It's absolutely sickening that The Rock had to pull this plan out his ass and use his board status. That's wilding. All right, cool. Vince is gone, guys. Yep, that's cool. Guess what? Now we got The Rock. And his first order of business is putting himself in the main event of WrestleMania. Hasn't wrestled since what? When did the last time he wrestled a match? Was it? If it's over 5, has it been over 5 years?
It looks like 2015, right?
Absolutely asinine.
2016.
Terrible. That's sick.
What did he wrestle?
Like 2015, 2016.
Wasn't it the Wyatt family?
Oh, he did have that 15-second match.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, but legitimate full leg match was Cena, correct?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cena Rock too.
And asinine,
where he got injured.
He got exactly
everything into the match.
Got hurt.
He did get hurt, didn't he?
He got hurt in every big match he had in that run.
He tore the abductor off the bone.
Man said, "Oh, well, my movies are bombing, and I can do this and still do Fast 10. That doesn't, men only gonna use me for a cameo. I'm not gonna do much anyway. I don't have any other big projects I'm killing off. Absolutely crazy, stupid." Randy Orton. I wish I had the video of him. Stupid. I'd play that. I wish I had thought of that. I would have put that up and ready everything.
Young Rock got canceled, so he has some free time.
Young Rock got booted. And it's sad because guess what? I like that
show.
I did too. But guess what? It still got what? Booted. Because guess what? Other people weren't watching it. People weren't watching the show.
Historically accurate. But it's entertaining, though.
And guess whose fault that is? Who created the show?
I know. I mean, it was still
his fault. Killer. The Black Plague. The Rock Plague. The Brahma Plague. That's what it is. That is the tweet. The Brahma Plague. I'm tweeting it now. Retweet it.
Hold on. My question is, now, Cliff, are you as upset as he is?
No.
Because, all right, so for me, I guess see, it's bad because I see it from two different angles and two different sides.
No, there is no other
I
side.
see it from the fan perspective, but then I see it from the
What big difference what real big money difference is The Rock going to bring to Roman Reigns? People are selling their tickets. People don't want to see it.
I know they don't. I know they don't.
Chaz, we got to listen to you rant for 4 minutes. You're gonna have to let Damien speak.
Sorry.
Just for Damien.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm going to mute myself because there is the
Go on, Damien. Let us know.
Ow! I got a cramp in my side. Hold on. I need a moment.
Oh my god, like our chat is blowing up right now so much. This is so funny.
Oh god. All right. Whew. Okay, so all right. When I saw it, because I watched it go down, and it was one of those where it was like, oh no, because it's not what I want to see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like, as a fan and somebody watching it, is not something that I want to see at WrestleMania. It's just like, I don't want to see the Chiefs and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. It's the same fucking thing.
Well,
So,
okay, wait. Even worse, right? As Chaz leaves, it's like, okay, so we have. Just imagine though, if it's like we've lined this up right for a whole year, right? Let's just say it's going to be like I'm gonna be biased. No, actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's use Chaz's team. Let's just imagine that it was like the 49ers and the Ravens, right? All year we've been wanting this, like we want this, right? And at the last minute, the Ravens were like, "Hey, you know what, man? We're gonna win that Super Bowl." Just not at the Super Bowl. This team's going to, and it's the Chiefs. That's what I see, low key. I'm gonna let you do your thing though.
It is. It's like the same fucking thing. So it was one of those things as watching it, it's like, oh fuck. No. Like, all right, so I get it. All right. Punk's hurt. Brock's out of the picture. This whole thing with Vince. I get it. There might be a feeling that they need to do something to make things a little bit more positive. You know how you do that? You fucking let Cody do his goddamn thing and don't interrupt it. Bring The Rock out and say, hey, pal, guess what? I'm in charge now. You need to step to the side. You can do this another time. I got this. So it's kind of messed up. It really is wrong. But then on the business side of it, it's one of those things where it's like, I get it, but it's still not right though. You know what I mean? It's still not right. So I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put out there. We don't even know how the story is gonna like. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? First of all, fuck this guy. We're gonna just beat the shit out of him. So we don't even know what the story's gonna be. This might be a thing. Watch next week, because listen, we have. If anything that WWE has recently been doing is been listening to their fans, right? And let's use. Hey, hold on. Let's use some facts. Les Chaz wants to throw out the fucking Black Adam movie of all the shitty movies The Rock's done. You could throw out a Skyscraper and would have been 10 times better off with the stats. Anyway, but look at Samantha Irvin, right? So Samantha Irvin was out here talking about Chelsea Green, right? And remember, she was doing that Chelsea Green, right? And then and randomly she just stopped, right? And how did fans take that? They were pissed and kept telling her, yo, bring this back, bring this brand. And eventually what happened last week, we saw it, right? So we can bully WWE to do what we want them to do. But here's the thing, though, and I'm going to watch Chaz walk off. I like the move. There it is. So really, that's not the case at all. What it was is I just knew what was going to happen. No, I think it's definitely messed up because like for a whole year you've teased this story about Cody finishing the story, right? The story at WrestleMania, the story of him winning the title at WrestleMania, only to have him have to go through what, another year of this. This is not going to be the thing that's going to go. This is not the thing that's going to happen. It's not. I'm not okay with this. And I understand, right, on the business side of things. Yeah, The Rock is a familiar draw, and a lot of people are going to come back and want to watch The Rock. But yo, like, I get it, right? You hit it on the head. You know, Brock's out the picture, Punk's out the picture. You know, we don't even know what other injuries, but you have all these superstars that you've built up over the last 8 months that are going to able to hold this show together. And if you're worried about like, oh, we don't know if you know, this main event's going to work out, okay, cool. So then you move it, right? And you move it to night one. You let Roman and that, or you let Roman, you know, you're going to build somebody up. Roman and Cody had to be the WrestleMania moment, right? That has to be WrestleMania night 2. That's what I was trying to get at. And I'm sitting there stuttering on my words. Night 1, though, is going to be Seth versus whoever. Seth is going to kill it with whoever. You want a great match? Have him with AJ Styles. Have him with fucking Randy Orton. Again, right? We've seen that match once. It was fire the first time. It'll be fire the second time. Have him with just whatever. It just doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, too, you still have someone like Becky Lynch that can hold down a main event spot. Because guess what? She's done it before. Like, there's so much talent on that roster. It's just so weird to me that they're like, oh yeah, we need to save this and we'll bring in Dwayne. You know, just because we know. And you could have saved that WrestleMania for another year. You could have. It could have been last year that you would have had that WrestleMania moment, and we would have been upset. We wouldn't have been as upset as we are now because we've invested, and we're talking about as a fan perspective, we've invested so much time into Cody. We want Cody to take down the tribal chief. We don't care about Dwayne sitting in his restaurant at a booth or at the bar or at the head of the table. And you don't need that title to be
have that match.
Exactly.
Like
that title, right? The WWE title match could have been night 1. Night 2 can be Dwayne versus Roman for the tribal chief spot. Because
make them pull double duty if it's like, that important.
Those two don't need the title in the picture to mean something. If the tribal chief thing is that much of a thing where he needs it, that's when it needs to be. That's what it has to be then. Rock, Roman for the tribal chief spot, not and WWE title. You know, I'm not. I feel where you're coming from, Chaz. So I'm upset as well. I just wanted to see you walk off the set. That's all.
He did. He just wanted to see you walk off. But no,
as soon as you took that spot, I was like, I'm gonna take that spot. Just watch him leave.
It's some bullshit.
It's like not to say that The Rock and Roman is not going to be the spectacle that it's going to be, and I'm not saying that The Rock and versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania isn't a match that be at WrestleMania. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that the match shouldn't happen at WrestleMania. I said it when it was the rumors of if it was going to happen at WrestleMania or Elimination Chamber. I had said you can put it at both, but Cody has to finish the story at WrestleMania. You've had us invested in this for 2 years, 2 years, 2 years,
back-to-back Royal Rumbles.
Like you're breaking records, so you're diluting that. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Like.
And you mentioned something, man. You were talking about and I want to hit this point, right? Because you're talking about the Yes movement, and that there's not going to be another movement like that. And then we had Kofi Mania, and then after that, we keep getting these moments. But now we're all invested on roads to WrestleMania, right? Like that's what we're invested in. We're invested in the roads to WrestleMania, and you're going to tell us that we have to wait. Like you're essentially going to have, and let's be real, let's try to keep 100. Are you trying to tell us that Cody is always going to be the best number 2? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
And that's crazy.
And that's crazy. What Roman said.
That is crazy.
Roman was like, you can always be either the best number 2 or you get a crack at number 1. And it looks like WWE is like, well, he can always be our number 2 guy. We'll have him take on Seth at WrestleMania.
Now, and if they do swerve us, if they do, and it's a triple threat, right? Let's just put that on the table. If that's because that's a possibility. That's a real. It would be. I don't.
I'd be pissed. I'd still be pissed.
I would be.
We're doing the Becky Lynch thing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Remember, and what made it worse was that like they with the Becky Lynch thing, like remember they had the man, right? It was the man, and then the man had to apologize to get her match back, and she did. And then Vince was like, "I don't care if you apologize to them. You're supposed to apologize to me, but I've already decided that we're gonna put Charlotte in the match." Now I was like, man, this is stupid. So we're just, even if you put a triple threat match with Cody and Rock versus Roman, I'm not with it. I still don't care. What's he gonna do? Stack them and pin them again, like he did with Edge and Daniel Bryan? I'm out. I'm out with it. I want a one-on-one match with Roman versus Cody. That's what I want.
All right, let's go match of the week. Let's
go comments.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
they really?
Hey, yeah, people.
There's
power.
A lot.
I like this. I like this one though. Not gonna front people power.
Oh wow, there's a lot.
Johnny Ace. One has to be. Oh yeah, this is because for Damien's Dumbass of the Week, one has to be Chaz with his hottest and coldest wrestlers. Dang, how old is that pick of the villain?
Oh, how old is that? That's pretty.
It's
pretty old.
It's been a while.
So I do know. I can tell you where I got the picture from. I can tell you where you were.
BEWA.
That is exactly where you were.
Oh, that's old.
That's funny.
Hey, that is exactly.
Dumbass of the Week. The poo in the lady's hair also should be in that list. Put Chaz in a Dumbass of the Week / others. No, people will still watch it. You're right. People will still watch Rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was an ulterior motive, and there's always going to go. There's more going on than what we know.
That's true. That's true. I mean, there's a motive. There's also we don't know.
I don't think Cody would agree to it if there wasn't another motive. It's just you got to take into. I think you got to take in perspective with the fans because of how much they invest as well into the company. Spur of the moment decision with Cody winning after the injury to Punk, maybe. Blame Vince. They need to take some attention off of Vince. Makes sense. It's WWE. That makes sense.
That's what I think.
Priest cashing in and winning would say WrestleMania. You know what? Full transfer. I would not be mad if that happened. Rock in a race against Goldberg for most comebacks.
There we go. That's comment of the night.
You know what's crazy?
There we go.
You know what's crazy is I think Hogan still got him.
Possibly.
But no one complains about Edge, Goldberg, Lesnar, Flair, etc. return. Actually, if you were watching the show last year, Mr. Golden, Chaz was all up in arms about Ric Flair coming back.
Yeah. Oh.
I was.
Whoa. The Fast and Furious dope with The Rock. I can't front. I like Fast and Furious with The Rock too. So I can't.
The only good one was 5.
They were. You know what?
The Rock. The
only good one was the tease where Jerome
Hobbs and Shaw was mid.
Nah, I'm thinking about the moment when Roman had the car drop on him. And I got teased.
That was Hobbs and Shaw.
No, it wasn't. It was in like Fast.
Roman Reigns was in Hobbs and Shaw.
Nobody cares about. I'm not talking about Roman. I'm not talking about that Roman. I'm talking about Tyrese when the car dropped on him. I popped in the theater. You watched me yell so loud when I thought that Tyrese got squashed, and he made it. That tells how you really feel. It doesn't matter how you feel.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
Well, they said it twice.
Yes.
They came back at 50+ to Austin and Hogan. This is true. He's the grandson of a plumber. This is true. Here's the one. I don't think it's a bad move because Dwayne draws numbers and they needed to take some attention off of Vince. Unfortunately, I'm the biggest Cody fan and I get it. I'm mad, but it's to take attention off of Vince. I mean, sure. Rock and Ronda versus Triple H and Steph. That was supposed to happen.
That never happened. What
Kurt.
Angle took Rock's place instead?
Yep. Rock is probably going to put Roman over, so it'll add to Roman's legacy. What about near 50 Orton? Well, Orton is still moving and still doing
Exactly.
Orton is he's 46, 45, 46. Right?
He can work.
Orton can work. Orton
No, and no one, but you see, everybody's putting in like Orton, Edge. No one's talking about AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio. Like those guys are all in their 40s.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's about their age though.
Check your blood,
it's about their
Chaz,
age.
real quick. Check your blood pressure. I love this. I'm not calling it a sour race, but the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania. ... We got way more. I think. At least Taylor Swift won't be at WrestleMania. Don't say that.
I know she might.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Chaz is having a mini stroke. I really think so.
I was going crazy.
That's great, but who are the chefs and who is Ak? I like it. Chaz needs an emotional support dog. He really does. Chaz Cornette.
He blocked me on Twitter. He can go rock
at home. If I was the wrestler I was 10 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place. Chaz. Well, fun fact, 10 years ago, that's exactly what The Rock did to his own sign. He took a flamethrower to it.
He did.
I'd rather have Rock than Rock.
Oh, because he went AWOL.
AWOL.
Yeah, Randy Orton, remember? He went.
I do remember. I'm reading the comments now. I'm just bring back Ryback. Get out of here.
Bring back Ryback.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, that's why he's laughing. Are you 100% sure that Cody would defeat the Tribal Chief? Yes, I am.
Yeah. If he would look, I'd cancel Peacock.
Damn.
Could Roman defend against The Rock night 1 and against Cody night 2? Possibly.
That's a possibility, but then guess what? I feel like you cheapen Seth Rollins.
You do. You cheapen
Seth Rollins.
Full transparency.
You're right. Full transparency, because he might not even main event any night, because I do believe that the women will main event night 1. I think that's just the thing. I think that's the tradition of the women's Royal Rumble winner. They main event WrestleMania. That's the whole supposed to be the get up. You main event WrestleMania. They never said it for the
women's. Did they?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't remember them saying it.
Yeah.
Bring back Billy Gunn? No, because he's doing great stuff at with some office supplies. Scent of a Woman.
I love how you did that.
As a veteran, I will never forgive Orton for that. I'm a veteran. I don't care. And I understand. I understand everybody's opinion about it. I don't care. He got dishonorably discharged. He had to deal with his own stuff. He's out. Whatever. I don't really care. Also, fun fact, I don't know if you guys know, but someone was if for those who are putting it out there, not to take this politically, but another wrestler who was on WrestleMania also dodged the draft because he had bone spurs. So, now he's trying to run for president again. So, yeah, we'll go there. And nor do I give a shit about it either. Let's go. Let's get into it. So, these last two, Chaz, I'm a veteran. I'm good with it. Anthony, Seth should drop the belt at WrestleMania, being helped together with duct tape. Yeah, he really is. No, so I don't know. It's weird to me. Looking at, I kind of feel. I hear what your point. Your point is valid, Chaz, especially with Seth, right? Like Seth would have to open up WrestleMania. Like he's gonna have
again, with the belt.
With the belt,
and that's crazy. And that's crazy. I still think that's crazy.
Yeah, and I think
Edge did it with Del Rio,
and
it's happening.
When you look at Bayley's stories like make sense, right? Yeah. As far as holding it down, and then you look at Seth, and Seth's kind of like all over the place. I mean, even with the whole Punk situation, right? Punk and Seth were going to main event WrestleMania night 1 or 2. The story wasn't built for it. I don't know, man. It's really interesting to see how they put this order together, because I look at it, I'm like, yo, you have a lot of great matchups all planned out and put together, but
can I be honest?
It's wild.
I don't think Bayley and Io should main event. I get why, but I wouldn't even main it. Yeah, I would.
If you're not invested into that story, you knew what was happening from the jump. once you saw Eos, once you saw Kyrie and Asuka,
Yeah,
join,
that's
you
true.
knew
I mean,
what was
yes.
happening, and you got invested in the story.
True.
Again,
Yes. Yes.
the stories that should matter, right? The stories that should main event, right, are the ones with the biggest story or the title. That's what we always talk about, right?
True.
Keith, back me up. You're a booker. You know what that.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
that's true. It
you
is.
know,
That's
that's
true.
what it's
The
supposed to be.
biggest
And
story,
we just so
or
happened that the biggest story, right, is Cody. We've acknowledged that. We just had a whole segment on this, and Bailey.
Right.
Like, can you, outside of
Yeah.
Punk and Rollins, can you name me another one? Because no one else is lined up for anything else. Look at
that's like the
look at
real
Gunther.
big deal. No,
Yeah.
that's about right.
Gunther, the U.S. title. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say Gunther, but then again, we don't know who's that person is.
And
Yeah.
had okay, let's keep it 100. If last week never happened, right? We're probably talking about Brock versus Gunther.
Fair.
Possibly.
So, I mean, Bailey's story, we've all been invested. We've been waiting for the turn.
Yeah.
So now I think those are your two biggest ones. So that's where I go.
All right, let's go with match of the week. After all that, match of the week.
Yeah, 50 minutes match of the
Right.
week.
Yeah, really, yeah.
I got my. Oh, I'm going first anyway. Okay. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Kofi and Gunther, and that's because I forgot everything I watched all fucking week. I really did. So I get that from Justin.
My match of the week literally
that one.
changed 15 minutes ago, so it's okay.
All right. Well, yeah.
Well, not
Yeah.
15, but 50 minutes, more like an hour, maybe 2 hours ago.
Oh, I see. Okay. But yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Fair.
Go on.
All right.
And the match was good. I did remember watching that. It was good. I enjoyed it. I couldn't remember nothing. But yeah, you can get my face off the.
Oh dang! So you just, I like how it is Chaz and Friends, so I guess it's appropriate that he gets to go last.
Yeah. Duh.
You just put me in the middle of the Oreo. That's fine.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Black, white, black. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm gonna go with DIY versus. It's a great tag match. I know it was the first match of the night too, which is crazy because I brought that up like 2 years ago and even last year when I was doing the Red Dogs top 10 matches that I'm not gonna bring back. Yeah, I think I talk about like when a match starts off the week and it holds it down, that tells you like, not saying that the matches weren't good, right? It's just the matches were like that match just held up like throughout the whole week. So yeah, big shout outs to those guys.
Yeah, so I gotta agree with you on that one. That was my match of the week till, like I said, 2 hours ago. And it comes out of EWA this past weekend. When the footage drops, and this is unbiased actually, and it's crazy enough. It's unbiased, but go watch Il O'Neil versus Noah Idol. That was fire.
But it's unbiased.
That's completely unbiased.
No bias.
That's legitimately completely unbiased.
Not any little bit.
Nah, not a little bit.
Not even. I'll be honest with you.
Not the fact that he's in pure ignorance and
No. As a fan, I'm gonna be. So look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it. I'll be honest. Keep it honest.
I'm messing with
you. I'm gonna keep it honest. So look, being like I'm a fan of all of my friends' work. Like this is what it is. So a lot of times, like you guys do your work and I get lost in it. Because you guys are that really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am a fan of you guys, and I'm a fan of Il O'Neil. I admire what Il does. I've gotten to see it up close and personal. I've gotten to see it from afar, and I'm a legitimate fan. So now I'm a fan of Noah Idol, the shooter. Like what Noah has done over the past year of building this character and working in the ring, like fire. Super proud. So now watching that, and then you put that with Il O'Neil. And then on top of the fact, it was a steel cage, okay? But guess what? The cage was just there. They didn't use the cage at all. The match was beyond my expectations. So, he gets my match of the week. That match was fire. When that footage drops, please go check that out because EWA had a fire card. sold out show of the Bel Air Armory, and that wasn't even the main event. That wasn't in the main event, and that match was fire. And I didn't get to see it live because I was right afterwards, and I now understand why the crowd was a little dead for my match.
Gotcha.
So, shout outs to Eel and Noah Idol. All right, let's get to our second topic, which is going to probably make me rant again for another 30 minutes. So, This is now turned into a super pod, which I knew was going to happen. All right.
Rant,
everybody.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us. This is a real special edition of Chaz and Friends. All right, look, let's do it. So it's Triple H on the chopping block, all right? With Dwayne being on the board and Dwayne being able to insert himself into the biggest event of the year, is Triple H on the chopping block. With on top of the fact that the rumors, this is not any proven, nothing has came out that said that, but the rumors that maybe Triple H has been knowing certain things regarding Vince McMahon, and with TKO wanting to clean house on anyone that's either involved or even like sort of knew about it type things. So it's Triple H on the chopping block. Let's go with you, Cliff.
I can't wait to hear what you guys got to say. I'm going to say no. The amount of time and effort and energy that Hunter has been putting into the talent, I think changes how people view. And we've seen it happen two different ways, right? So we saw Hunter first like come into the scene, NXT blows up, right? And then they bring him into they bring him up on the main roster, and then he just has all these red hurdles, this red tape that he's got to go through, right? Taking back down to NXT, he makes NXT blow up all over again. Vince and Johnny Ace, two names that we probably shouldn't be talking about on the show, nonetheless, take over NXT, make it NXT 2.0, and that show flops, right? I don't want to say it flops. It took a little while for it to get going, but then what ends up happening, Hunter and Sean work together, and they just start taking over, and we get this kind of beautiful blend of what Black and Gold and NXT 2.0 are. And then you see the talent and the morale start to pick up and get boosted with Hunter kind of at the helms of things. No pun intended about Hunter's helm. Anyway, so with Triple H running things on the main roster, Vince comes in and he sells the company. He then kind of lingers over the top and, tries to push his weight around. Finally, someone tells him to stop it, and we saw morale kind of re-improve again through this roster in the wrestling. Kevin Dunn steps down, right? And now you're seeing more creative freedom for the talent in the way they want to cut their promos, the way they want to build their characters. They work with the writers. They get to do all sorts of stuff. It just seems like it's a more conductive environment. I could not imagine what would it be like if you took Hunter out of that and tried to replace him with somebody. And I'll give you who I would say I would have in control next, right? Which is gonna be crazy to say, but if you take Triple H out and you do not put Tyson Kidd in that spot, I don't think WWE is as successful as it is, right? And you can say Sean, but I think Tyson Kidd, and we've talked about the matches that Tyson Kidd has produced has been fire, and I think if you take anybody else outside of him, I don't think it's as successful. So if you're going to get rid of Triple H, which I really think due to morale and everything, the way that he's able to kind of like get the troops all fired up and ready for the shows, if you're taking him out, my suggestion is you put in TJ. Like Tyson Kidd has to be that guy. It has to be him. There's no one else. No one else is going to do that. Is going to be able to handle it. Tyson has to be the guy.
All right. What you got, Damien?
They ain't getting rid of him. That's all I got to say on that matter. They be stupid. Come on, we know that. Come on. Not getting rid of him. And look, the thing is this, though. So what? He knew. I'm pretty sure everybody in that office knew. Seems like more than that. It seems like a lot of people knew what the hell was going on. So, I mean, at the end of the day, his name is not on the lawsuit. So, whatever. Hey, people need to get over it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like not even like I had the same take as you, Damien. I feel like if that's the case, and if you're just going to do that, you probably need to just fire everybody. Like I just make sure we don't, make sure it's, we not like this, like it's a very serious situation. Like, but like if that is the case, if you're going like whoever, I think if you did not directly know, you knew of probably that's what is going down.
Yeah, like you might have not known the whole details, but you knew he had a side piece. You know what I mean? Like, probably everybody fucking knew. That's probably how Linda found out, is through the grapevine.
Probably. I mean,
let's keep it real. Like, it's one of those things. Like, I feel like if you didn't know, then you obviously really wasn't paying attention to your surroundings.
Yeah, I mean, just think about like the stuff that Tori just did her interview on Chris Van Vliet, right, on Insight. Just the stuff that she was talking about that she was uncomfortable with, and was kind of like being pressured into doing, So there's still a lot, like and now like it's being swept under the rug still, but I can't wait for Ashley's situation to come back full force, and now we're gonna have a whole another discussion, especially after what Paul London had just recently said. So we have lots that is happening, and if Hunter knew, like, yeah, I mean, I won't say if, because it's like Damien said, he knew. There's no way you are next to that man the whole time. What you mean? You sit next to him in Gorilla. You mean to tell me that for 4 hours y'all are talking about wrestling constantly?
And you're his son-in-law. That's also
well. See, now hold on. Now, when it comes to that, right? I really think Vince was very, very selective of who he really interacted with when it came to this situation. Like, Vince knew who he could go all out and be like, "Hey, check this out, pal."
The whole entire tech team, though.
Yeah,
and we could lowball it 5 people at max. I mean, let's be real, it's the tech team. 25.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he still knew who he could do that to, and they would be hooping and hollering and give him the reaction that he want, is what I'm saying. Not only sit there and go to his daughter's husband and be like, check out these photos of the trick that I'm like fucking around with and making her do all kinds of crap that I shit on her head. You know what I mean?
I mean,
he's not going to be that direct.
It's the same dude who pitched the storyline that.
Oh, I know.
First of all, it's the same dude who pitched the storyline that he slept with his daughter and got her pregnant. It's the same dude who pitched the storyline to Triple H to fuck a Dev's corpse.
I know.
Let's be real. Let's keep it real.
I know.
The same dude who faked his own death and only had to come back because some real shit happened.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, I think Vince knew who he could be like completely open to, and who he couldn't. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I said Triple H knew, it's more of, oh yeah, I heard this chick got hired and legal, and she has no experience because he knows Joni from HR, and she's like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's one of those kind of situation, like through the grapevine. Like, you won't believe this shit. So, like I said, because that's kind of the way the lawsuit kind of, like, when you read it, when she's talking about these different corporate officers that she's got interactions with, some of them you can tell are pissed off that this bitch has got a job for no fucking reason, just to be his side piece, of the way that they're treating her. So
Yeah.
it's one of those, like, I feel like everybody fucking knew, dude. Like, in some way, shape, or form. Just probably not the extent that it was that freaking crazy.
Yeah. I got you.
Like, the people that were directly involved in it knew what was going on, but everybody else could only guess. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations, like, they had no idea what she was going through. They just thought, oh, this is just a side piece that Vince got a job.
I got you. Yeah,
This probably happened more than once.
That promise.
Yep. All right. Let me jump into these comments real quick.
All right.
I apologize, Mr. Golden. It's okay. I know
your opinion is your opinion, buddy. You're good.
Is your opinion. All WrestleMania needs is our truth. Facts.
That is
the
facts.
Opener and the closer of the show.
I'd be happy.
100% agree. Go back to that biggest storyline as well as or a title. Okay, so Cody versus Bailey. That's just a who main events night one. Gunther versus Braun. You know what? I
would like to see that.
I'm on that side. I'm on that one.
This match.
That's
I am definitely okay with that.
Swerve versus RVD being match of the week. Not against that. That was a great match as well.
I heard it was pretty good, even though I don't like RVD, but it's okay.
Yep. Said wow. Here the cream feeling. Yes. I'm kind of biased towards Pure Ignorance too. We know they're still the longest reigning SCWA champion, tag team champion. We know. If so, HBK is fucked. Also,
absolutely, yeah, fast.
If Triple H goes,
Richard will be another one that goes.
Yeah, he would probably go too.
If Hunter's fired, then HBK will be fired too. It's crazy because you're gonna have to think about like who would replace HBK at NXT,
right?
If that's the case. Jim Herd or Vince Russo? Neither.
Nah.
How many knew about Epstein? Everybody.
Shit ton.
But yes, some celebrities are still popular and politicians as well. I know one of them is running for president. Actually, two of them who are running for both of them are
right.
No pun intended.
Oh man. Alrighty, let's get to it. Damien's dumbass of the week.
Who won that? I'm kind of curious.
You had time to go. So I'm gonna go through our some more announcements before we sign off. Before I also announce. So if you have not already voted, make sure you go vote. For our podcast listeners, for you, we'll extend it. So when you check this out on Monday during your commute to work or during your midday lunch, you can still go vote. And so who's the dumbass of the week? But for the live viewership, make sure you go to our Twitter X page, 3count_pod. The tweet there. Well, it's another under the tweet after the Brahma Play tweet because I did say I was going to tweet that and I was serious. So under that tweet is the poll. So like I said, it is either what we say. It's Tony Khan. I'm gonna make sure I pull it up. Tony Khan, Vince McMahon, Johnny Ace, and The Rock. So those are your four options. Make sure you go to the poll and click on who you think should be Damien's Dumbass of the Week. Make sure you hit that follow button on all of your other favorite social media platforms, including that one after you vote on the poll. On Instagram, TikTok, Threads. If it's a social media app, I promise you we have it. So, and it's literally 3countpod. The only thing out there that's anything different is our Twitter page. So make sure you hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube right now. Hit that like button if you're watching us on Facebook right now. Hit the share button. Also, share this with your friends. Tell them that you checked out Chaz and Friends for a nice hour and listen to them, rant and talk about wrestling in a very biased way. So, also, for all of our Infinite Plus Network watchers right now, no worries. In the next 5 minutes, you can go back to watching your music video that was probably trash. So, make sure you check out The Villains Lounge. That's coming up, okay?
Yes, it is.
Make sure you check that. Make sure you check out Now Into the Ring All right, there's a lot of interviews lined up. All right, Cliff posted it on his Instagram. We got stuff in the can, so guess what? We got interviews for you. There is so much content coming at your face right now. You're going to miss it if you don't hit the bell button on YouTube. And you're going to miss it if you don't hit the subscribe button. So make sure you do that, okay? Make sure you do that so you can catch all of our shows, okay? Let's get to it. This is what we all been waiting for. Well, I just been waiting for it because I like this.
It's hilarious.
So while he's looking it up, I'm gonna let you know. So catch it this Tuesday at 8 a.m. Either on YouTube or you guys can find it on any of your favorite podcasts. But it is the Hispanic Mechanics coming to now entering the ring. So I'm definitely excited about it. So there you go.
All right, I got the poll results.
All right, what you got?
All right, 13% Vince McMahon.
Oh, okay.
Tony Khan, 0%.
All right.
25%. Johnny Ace.
Oh shit.
Oh, they really are bad at him.
63% of the vote say that Damien's dumbass of the week is the most electrifying man in all of entertainment. The Rock.
Yeah, I have to agree with them on that one. Just want to put that out there.
That's crazy because I'm gonna be wearing his shoes tomorrow to work.
I just know that Tony Khan is literally celebrating by snorting some coke.
Probably.
That everyone is
week.
Not even that. Well, that probably that he's not yet. He's not dumbass of the week. That's but probably because that everyone's mad at WWE.
Yeah, back-to-back weeks. He's like, man, I missed out on dumbass of the week. Whoo!
Right?
He goes, wait till you see my announcement.
Oh God! Gotta read.
Any takers? Hey, let's have some fun. Predict. What do you think the announcement is gonna be?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea because it's probably not that
set of balls.
I don't know. Maybe it's the deal with CML. I don't know, bruh. Who knows?
I don't know. Signing a new wrestler.
I would definitely say I think it's signing a new wrestler.
Oh, really? What, you think it's Mercedes?
I do think it's Mercedes.
Probably.
Yeah. I was still having hope that she comes in and saves her best friend.
Maybe eventually. Let her have a year with AEW and then she can. Yeah. She needs a little bit more time, I think, because she got injured.
Yeah.
She needs a little bit more time away, dude.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Like she was only just getting started before she got.
For real, she really was.
I think she needs at least another year, year and a half to go have some fucking fun, dude.
But is really AEW the place to do that? But hell, who do we know?
God, no. But if she gets injured again, she get paid.
Facts.
That's
We did okay. So real quick, I before we sign off, right? I do want to say this though. So we did have another debate topic. We did want to talk about another member being signed to All Elite Wrestling. But big shout outs to the bounty hunter Bryan Keith because he definitely deserves that love. So definitely want to give him that.
You know, the funny part about it is I heard the name but never really got a chance to check him out, and Justin made me check him out. Good shit.
Yeah,
was very impressed. I watched a couple of matches from him from Reality Wrestling, and dude, everything from the gimmick to the attitude to the in-ring work. Yeah, congratulations, dude. I'm a fan.
Bro, I'm gonna do you one better. I want you to go watch Darius Lockhart versus Bryan Keith at For the Culture.
Okay, so funny part about that's actually the next thing on the list for me to watch that's on there. So I will watch it.
Hey, Damien,
right now.
Damien, you're not ready. You're not ready.
What do you mean? I'm always ready. I don't
look. You think you are. I thought I was ready. And I say that about Darius Carter every time I watch him wrestle. But because any Darius Carter match is like, you think you're ready, but you weren't. You watched it, you go, you weren't. I thought I was ready when it was him and
We're not
Trish.
talking about no. We're not talking about Darius Carter.
I know we're not. I just want to put it out. I just want to give Darius his flowers.
No, he can have his flowers later.
But Brian Keith is that dude.
Lockhart. That's our Darius Lockhart is our dude. Remember, he said it. Darius Carter is Darius too. I don't believe in that. I don't know how to feel about that comment, but that was something that was said.
Listen, I'm excited for that match. Okay, Ash, make sure you check out Ashe. I had to throw some shade. Sorry. And,
Wow.
Look, Darius Lockhart versus Darius Carter at Ashe 2 is going to be fire. So make sure you all check that out when their live stream drops for that show, because that match is fire. It's coming up this month. So yeah. All right. If you've gotten to this, we're 15 minutes over our allotted time. So I want to make sure we get this out. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you. All right. Thank you for interacting with us. This is more fun when you guys give your 2 cents and we give you our 2 cents back and we interact. So this is really fun. Thank you for talking with us. Thank you for watching. If you've reached the maximum limit of the DLC for this episode's edition, all right, this edition of Chaz and Friends, the DLC, all right, you get a trophy for completing it, all right? And my Xbox users, you get an achievement. And my PC users, I'll be nice. Thanks for watching.
God, wow. See, look at that. New year, new you. Good job,
I didn't say
buddy.
that at all. I never said that.
I know you didn't. I was saying that for you.
No,
I don't say it either. I was just saying
don't do that. I
Dude,
don't
it's
lie
hilarious.
like that.
Dude, that is so hilarious. I mess with my kids about that all the time. Like, do you know that sounds stupid, right?
Yeah.
All right, say it, Cliff.
Everybody out here, new year, new me, same ass attitude from last year.
No,
Kawaii.
there we go. Kawaii.